Okay, so I need to fix this face, and I'm going to tell you a story about how I went to prison and got to this point in my life. Well, actually, I can't tell you really how I got to this point because I don't know how it got to this extent, you know? A lot of people, they go to prison and they get their kids back, you know, or they go home and they go home to their children. Not me, no. My rights got terminated, and my sister did not stick up for me one single bit. They know me. They know me. My daughter's sitting there saying I was abusive and all this other shit. How the hell was I abusive when I lived with my mom, who would have never tolerated me abusing my children? Like, never. I would have been called into the state so fast, you know? My mom would have never just, like, let me beat on my kids. And the fact that my sister acts like she doesn't know this is really pissing me off. And my sister just acts like she's stupid. I don't know what you're talking about, but the court said that you weren't supposed to have contact with her. What the fuck happened after I went to prison? What the fuck happened? Because all I know is I wrote a prescription, I'm getting arrested, and I never see my children again for the rest of my fucking life. That does not make sense. That is not normal. It's not normal to keep a child away from their parent just based on the fact that, oh, they've been to prison. Well, they've been to prison now. Like, excuse me, what the hell? And my sister lives on a fucking high horse, for sure. She lives on a fucking high horse. You think I live on a high horse? I don't freaking think so. I don't freaking think so. I forgot I gotta do those. So anyways, my sister Shannon needs to hear the songs that I tell her to go listen to. But she'll never understand. She'll never get it. She'll never get it. Well, she'll get it one day. It'll be sad for her and her family. You know? But you brought that on, bitch. You don't fuck with someone's kids and think you're gonna get away with it, even if it is your sister, who you think has no fucking control or power, because obviously she wouldn't give the police officers or whatever, or the staff at the jail in a fucking small town where, you know, they like pay attention to people, especially people they don't know. And she's like, what'd she say? Oh, she wouldn't give me her address. She would only give it to the officers to write it down so she could get approved for a visit. You have to write your address down. And oh my god, it's just like she is so fucking warped in her head. Like, she thinks I'm gonna go, what, kidnap my child when she's 16 or 18 years old. She was 18 years old at the time. What was the reason why I could not have her address, or why she couldn't tell me her address? Now, I told her, my aunt, to have her call me because I haven't talked to her in like 10 years. Well, okay, it'll be 8 years. And she just walked out on me. Last time I talked to her, my daughter was turned 18, and she just walks out on me. And doesn't tell me anything just because I said I still talk to my mom. So I have no freaking clue what the issue is. Like, what the fuck? Nobody told me anything about abuse. Now, if they were thinking I abused the children, why didn't they ask me about it? You know? Why was I just like put? Then my daughter thinks I have multiple abuse charges and neglect charges. Or no, I gave her multiple mental illnesses, is what she says, and then that I had abuse and neglect charges. I did not have any charges of abuse or neglect. That is a lie. My girls were never neglected, and there were social workers in our life at that time, because in the past I'd said, or I'd smoked pot one time in front of my daughter, so that was a big no. She was 19. She was 13 at the time, and I just thought that I shouldn't have to hide my smoking marijuana from her anymore. Maybe that was, you know, in a lot of people's mind, maybe that's like reason enough to take someone's kid away from them for smoking marijuana, but it's not. And if you believe that, you really need to, like, you're fucked up in the head. You're really fucked up in the head, and you don't understand separation harm, you don't understand the attachment system, and how fragile and fucking sensitive it is. And if anybody gave my daughter mental illnesses, it was her dad. You know, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. They didn't let me be there. So how is it me? But of course, I'll get the blame because it's always the parent that wasn't there that gets the blame, you know? But that's stupid. So, anyways, I wish death upon my sister, no doubt in my mind. That's what she deserves, nothing less than a horrible death, you know? Because who does that? Who fucking turns on their sister like that? Like, I don't understand. I've never done anything to her. Oh, I did tell my mom that her and her husband smoked pot with me when I was 12, though, but I was 12 years old and I wanted to go back home to my mom. I missed my mom. Something my sister wouldn't understand because she's always hated my mom, or our mom. Oh no, I say my mom because Shannon never acted like, you know, she had a mom. So, anyways, what were we doing again? Oh, we still haven't done foundation. We were just doing, we've only done the sculpting. So hopefully this will come out right. I hope. I don't know. I don't need a whole lot of. So anyways, I'm just irritated with my sister because she messaged me, like, I have to talk to her through Facebook because she won't give me her phone number. She won't just talk to me like a regular fucking person. She's one of those idiots who would think that, she thinks it's child abuse driving without insurance. She thinks that's child abuse. Okay? So anything I do is going to be child abuse. I drove without a license for years. She probably claims that to be child abuse. But it's just because she's always been able to have a license. She didn't get that luck like I had. Bad luck, you know, with getting pulled over and not being able to afford things and stuff. But, you know, mom put me in the shelter, making me 50% chances higher of me being homeless if they would have just kept me home with my family. But instead they took me away from my family and put me in group homes and foster cares, which now, you know, well, I mean, not now, but because of what my mom did, she told me I was sexually abused on the way to school, so I stopped wanting to go to school. Makes perfect sense to me why I wanted to stop going to school, but it didn't make sense to anybody back then. It's stupid. It's really stupid. It's really stupid. But anyways, my sister should really learn how to do makeup. She's so ugly. She's such an ugly person. She should learn how to do makeup. I should send her makeup reels. What is that supposed to mean? Eminem kill you? Bitch, I'll kill you! You know, I love that part of that song. It's one of my favorite parts of that. That's it. That's one of my favorite parts. That was a little much, don't you think? Don't you think? Yeah, I really do think. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think this highlighter's gonna work, Physician's Formula. because this is fun. Oh, but anyways, I gotta get that one stuff on my face. What's it called? Do you remember what did I forget to put on? Oh, baking powder. I don't think I really need it, but I might. They always say you bake. I'm gonna bake. Do you always bake? Is it a necessity to bake? Okay, that's what that says.
With the opposing citadel out of the way, Union forces blockade Charleston Harbor. The Union gained control of the waterway, hoping to shorten the war.
Let's see if I've upped my makeup game. I kind of look like my sister Shannon, but I'm a lot prettier. For sure. I'm gonna try to send her this video. So anyways, why my children are saying, oh, and then my daughter's also saying that I slept with a drug, took her to a drug dealer's house for me to have sex, for me to get drugs. That's not true. That's a lie. That's just a straight fucking lie, you know? So, why she's saying these things, I think it was encouraged through her dad to say negative things about her mother. And it's as simple as that. It's literally as simple as a parental alienation. Josh tried kidnapping my children. He did kidnap my children 2 times. 2 times. I had to go and kidnap them back. You know, but they were in my custody the whole fucking time, and they didn't know him like that because he freaking, I kicked him out, and he decided to act like that, you know, kidnap the girls instead of be like cordial and, you know, understand that he was in no position to have the children. He took them from me and put them in with his sister. He's retarded. Like, seriously, mentally, something is wrong with him. He is seriously a retarded guy, and I never talked shit about him to the girls. I never said anything about their stepmom or anything like that, and when they came back from there, I just made them feel like there was nothing wrong, you know, like with them or Josh or whatever, you know. So anyways, or for them, you know, like liking their dad and Jamie. Like, I didn't see anything wrong with that, but I know that the girls were encouraged to hate on me through the attitudes of but by the attitudes that Josh and Jamie had towards me. I mean, it's totally obvious. You can see, you know, but I don't know. I think it's just all a bunch of bullshit. I think it's all a bunch of bullshit. I think my life is bullshit. So now, anyways, yeah, my life. What about my life? What do I do with my life now that I have no children, no future, no possibility of a future with my children? And my sister fucking sat there and fed into it and acted like I was a bad person, a person that couldn't be trusted. I don't think so. I asked her to let me see my daughter behind the court's back, and to her that is like, oh, I would never. Like, bitch, that's my fucking child. You're my sister. Why are you allowing the courts to dictate your moves like that? Like, you know me. Like, Shannon, you know me. I'm your sister. I did not hurt my children. Ask me about these situations, but instead she just believed it. Didn't even ask me, then didn't even talk to me, just believed it and acted accordingly, like, based on what they said. And that's not even acting accordingly. Acting accordingly would be sticking up for your sister. But she obviously can't do that. She's got fucking mental problems. Yeah, she thinks she's better than our mother. She's worse than our mother. She's worse, and that's pretty fucking bad. Because my mom was a bitch that just wanted to